In the Keywords and Databases section, please include both keywords and databases. To prepare a DBA prospectus form, provide 10 summaries of your search findings and their relevance related to demonstrating the importance of your business problem and its proposed theoretical, conceptual framework, including A, an in-text citation, B, what the researchers studied, C, what the researchers found, and D, why this is important in relation to your study. Write one paragraph that answers A, to D, with one sentence each. The studies you choose should be particularly relevant to your topic, rather than general, so that you are able to provide support for your specific problem. Several, 2 to 3, should address the theoretical, conceptual framework. Please include the following in the general business problem. Who has the general business problem? In which industry or business sector does the problem exist? What is the consequence of the problem? A key component of a business problem is that it deals with a business policy, process, or procedure that the organization's owner, leader, or manager can address in order to effectively meet elements of their strategic plan or the organization's mission. A business problem is one that a business owner, leader, or manager has the power to and is responsible for mitigating. Business leaders and managers have neither the power nor the business responsibility to solve societal problems, social justice issues, social equality issues, national policy, economic issues, failure of an educational curriculum, the efficacy of teaching, or medical practices. Keep in mind that business owners, leaders, and managers focus primarily on the profitability, growth, and longevity of the business. A business problem fits within the business critical success factor. Business leaders use business policies, processes, and procedures to function effectively to complete one or more critical success factors needed to carry out the organization's mission. For quantitative research, in the specific business problem, the dependent variable is normally the problematic variable in DBA studies, where the researcher is trying to explain what influences, affects, causes, or can predict the problem. A dependent variable is listed in the last of the specific business problem statement for a quantitative study. Make sure variables are operationalized. For example, financial distress is measured by the amount of debt. For the purpose statement, select research method and specify research design. Make certain that the problem statement, specific business problem, and purpose statement wording align. For the theoretical framework, identify the name of the theory. Identify theorists of the theory for the theoretical framework. Identify the date of the theory or conceptual model for the theoretical framework. Briefly describe the key concepts/constructs/propositions/tenets of the theory for the theoretical framework. Briefly describe how the proposed theory applies to the study. For example, the theoretical framework directly aligns with one or more of the variables in the specific business problem. As the lens, the theoretical framework helps explain or predict the phenomena. For example, we would like to study job satisfaction phenomena, and have identified the theoretical constructs for transformational leadership theory to predict employee satisfaction, including idealized attributes, idealized behaviors, motivation, stimulation, and individualized consideration. The research question will be, what is the relationship between transformational leadership characteristics and employee satisfaction? The transformational leadership characteristics are independent variables. Employee satisfaction is a dependent variable. We will measure, collect data, reflecting transformational leadership characteristics, variables in our research. Make certain that the specific business problem, purpose statement, and research question wording align. Null and alternative hypotheses must be presented in a quantitative study. In nature of the study, select research method and specify research design. For secondary data analysis, research design is non-experimental. Briefly explain why the proposed research method is appropriate. Do not explain why other research methods are not chosen. Briefly explain why the proposed research design is appropriate. Do not explain why other research designs are not chosen. Here, include the following elements. Identify a specific population group for the proposed study. Identify geographic location of the study. Identify the instruments used for the study. List independent variables and dependent variables. Specify the scales of measurement for the variables. Note, the scales of measurement are nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. For secondary data analysis, include additional information below. Identify the data source including owner and location of the data sources. Briefly describe the data sources used for the study. Briefly describe limitations, challenges, and/or barriers. Insignificance of the study. Briefly explain how this study may contribute to the effective practice of business, improvement of business practice. Briefly explain how the results might contribute to positive social change. Complete partner site masking self-check. Finally, fill in the research design alignment table.